When does the FAFSA open? Do I have to apply to colleges before I fill out the FAFSA? Is there anything I need to do before the FAFSA opens on October 1st? All of these are really good questions, and they can feel overwhelming and confusing. If you are listening to this podcast in real time, the FAFSA is going to be opening up in just a couple of days. And so we want to make sure that you have everything that you need and you're prepared to be able to fill out that FAFSA with confidence. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Courtney Kountz and I am the founder of Confused to College Ready. I am really excited to be able to spend some time with you and to be able to share with you each week. We are on our 45th episode and we actually have almost 1,300 downloads. So thank you to those of you who have been listening, who have been sharing the podcast. I love seeing it grow and hope that it has been as helpful for you as much as I've had fun with it. So for those of you that don't know me, I am a school counselor. I previously served as a mental health therapist and transitioned to being a school counselor. I have over 16 years experience and am super excited to be able to share and help students and families find the right fit for them and that best fit, and don't feel like there has to be a perfect fit. So let's go ahead and dive in. With the FAFSA, one of the things that you can do prior to it opening is you can actually go ahead and go online and complete the registration for your FSA ID. So that is part of what you're going to have to log in and complete that FAFSA is that ID number. You will need that. You can do that anytime prior to the FAFSA opening on October 1st. So that's number one. The FAFSA opens on October 1st, so typically their students will, you can actually complete it anytime after October 1st. I will say that the sooner you get it done, the more opportunities or the more likely you are going to be to get aid. But sometimes the website does crash when there are a lot of people who are trying to access it. So if you don't do it immediately on October 1st, don't stress about that. Or if you're listening to this, and it is quite a ways past October 1st, I don't want you to overly stress. It is okay. You're going to be able to still complete that. And we'll talk through a few things that you want to make sure that you have ready to go to help you navigate filling everything out. So one of the other questions that we get is, can I still apply to colleges prior to filling out that FAFSA, or do I have to do everything at once? You absolutely can go ahead and apply to any of the colleges that you are looking at. This isn't something that you have to wait on. And one of the things that you actually can do is you can take a look at you can go ahead and fill out as much as possible, go ahead and get the applications completed. And then when you are ready to fill out the FAFSA, once you do that, then you'll know that the colleges that you've applied to, that they're going to have that information. So you can list the schools that you want to send your financial information to so that they can take a peek at what kind of needs you might have, and to see what, if any, scholarships you would qualify for, if there are any that are need-based. Merit scholarship-wise, the school might go ahead and send everything to you sooner and go ahead and get you all of the information about what you qualify for merit-based scholarships. So let's pause there. A merit-based scholarship is going to be one that is based on your test scores, GPA, all of those different pieces, whereas a need-based is going to be more on that FAFSA information with income and all of those different pieces. So another thing that I want you to be very, very careful of is make sure that you're on the right website. So the FAFSA website is fafsa.gov. There also is studentaid.gov. They have some different articles. If you are on a website and they are trying to get you to pay for the FAFSA, please make sure that you are on the right one. You shouldn't need to pay for the FAFSA. It is the free application for federal student aid. So just make sure that you're aware of that. I don't want anyone to end up paying for something and then not having submitted any of the right information. The other thing that you can do is getting some of your documents together ahead of time. So you can look into having your information on your taxes, social security number. If you are not a citizen, you don't have to have that You don't have to be a citizen to apply and to complete the FAFSA. So know that there is information on the studentaid.gov website where they will talk to you about what to do if you don't have a social security number. The college that you apply to, they might have some rules or regulations as far as whether you are a citizen or not. But the FAFSA, you do not have to be a citizen to complete that. Then, so having some of those tax documents, knowing those numbers, being able to know where you all stand. And when we talk about those documents, the forms that you will use, that tax return that you're going to use for October of 2022 until through this school year, the 22-23 school year, you're going to use tax information from the 2020 year of submitting all of that tax information. So that tax return that you'll use will be from 2020. So if you haven't filed anything for 2021, don't stress about that. That's not something that is actually going to impact you completing that FAFSA. There also is an IRS data tool that you can use, and you actually can connect your account through IRS and pull the numbers in automatically, which I would strongly encourage you to do. That is something that's going to make things a whole lot easier, and there's less chance for any kind of error. So those are some quick tips for the FAFSA. Again, if you go to the studentaid.gov, you can link to the FAFSA form directly from there, but there also are a lot of articles. There are video walkthroughs. There are all kinds of different things that you can do to help make sure that you are prepared to fill out that FAFSA. I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions about the FAFSA, please don't hesitate to reach out. And just remember that you can go ahead, you can apply to the schools that you're interested in. You don't have to wait till that October 1st deadline, but you will be able to start filling the FAFSA out starting after October 1st. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. You'll find me on social media at Confused to Ready. And then you also can send me an email. It is admin@confusedtoready.com. I would love to hear from you, to be able to answer your questions and even do some free coaching as our 50th episode is coming up. I would love the opportunity to talk to you. So you can leave us a review. We would love that, to hear what you are enjoying, what kinds of things you want to see, as well as sharing the podcast. And then if you want some tips on what to do and how to start or what to do next in your college search, you'll find that at confusedtoready.com/how to start. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care.